Oh, good evening, Mr. Budi Setiawan, one of our adjudicators for tonight.
Halo, good evening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you for joining us before the time, Pak Budi.
Yeah, sure. I'm gladly to join. I hope and I wish everybody here in good health.
Amen. And I saw Ibu Ayat has already joined us also. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, Bu Ayat.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good
Hello
evening, Bu
everyone.
Ayat.
Good evening,
Good
Mbak
evening, Bu.
Nancy, the educators and everyone.
Good evening, Bu Ayat.
Okay, since two of our adjudicators has already joined us, should I start the opening? We only need to wait for Mr. Rahmat here. Yeah, start ya, Zaldi.
Sorry?
Let me start the opening of our debate round tonight.
Can we wait for 5 minutes more?
Okay, another 5 minutes. Maybe while waiting for another 5 minutes, I need any team members here to open the microphone and test whether your voice is clear enough and whether your connection is okay. Could you open your camera and microphone for me, please? From the affirmative side, the first speaker of 1645. Are you here with us?
Hello?
Your voice sounds so small. I couldn't hear you clearly. Would you like to try again?
Hello. Good evening.
Okay, thank you. Wait, I need to have your name. Okay, the first speaker of 1645, actually Mr. Hans Joni here. So do you guys have any rearrangement of the order of speakers?
Yes, Miss, we already rearranged that in the first debate session, which, yes, Miss Wada became the first speaker of the 1645, and then I become the 1645 third speaker.
Okay, and the second speaker will be Miss Suchi, yeah?
Suchi, yes, definitely.
Okay, thank you for your notice. And the second speaker, Ibu Suci Sari, please try your microphone.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Bu Suci.
Um,
And how about your camera? Where are you?
It's not, I'm sorry.
I see, okay. The third speaker, the last and the third speaker of 1645, Mr. Hans Joni. Yeah, you are already talking.
Yeah, too much.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Mr. Hans
Yes,
Joni.
I'm standing by.
Move to the BAT team. The first speaker of BAT, please. Where's Asrul?
He's on the toilet right now.
Okay. The second speaker, the pregnant mom. Please, Yossi.
Hello.
Another try, please.
Hello. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, actually your voice is echoing right here. So would you like to move to another spot? Okay, please do the arrangement. Asrul is back. I will.
What about now?
Oh yeah. No, it's okay. Thank you, Yossi. Back to the first speaker of the BAT. Please test your microphone.
Hi.
Okay, thank you, and Asrul. Now the last and the third speaker of the BAT, please.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, but
Is it still echoing?
no, it's a little echoing right here. Would you like to have another try?
Okay, hello, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, sounds
I'm
clear.
from debate team.
It's is it BAT or the BAT team? Because actually you guys
It's
use
debate team, so it
letters.
sounds like debate, but it's like debate.
Oh, the
It's debate team.
so that's how you guys
It's not
pronounce
BAT.
that. I actually pronounce it the BAT because of the capital letters. Okay, 1 minute to a half past. I have to save, and I need to check whether our last adjudicators has joined us. Please give me a minute. Oh, I see Mr. Rahmat hasn't joined us. Oh, did we lose Bu Ayat? Or are they in the breakout room? Wait, yeah, let me have a quick check. Oh, I see Mr. Rahmat Hidayat, Mr. Budi Setiawan, and Bu Ayat has already joined us. So all three adjudicators have present. So now please let me do the opening more appropriately. So, honorable adjudicators, distinguished leaders and senior leaders, fellow INDC committee, esteemed team members and their respective supporters, and beloved audiences from around Indonesia. Hello and welcome to Initiative National Debate Competition held by Corporate University in an association with the English Club. Today marks the first day of the INDC quarterfinal round. We already have Sister I advancing to the semifinals. So, who will be the one to follow their step? Make sure that it's you. On that note, let's start for the second session of the Initiative National Debate Competition quarterfinal round. Please unmute your microphone and give a round of applause.
Yay!
Thank you, dear audiences. Please turn off your microphone again. I'm your moderator, Nancy, from the party branch office. Three notable persons will assist me tonight, but you won't be able to see them since they are guiding us all from behind the screen. They are Mr. Octavio Pratama and Ms. Shirley Sanoni from Corporate University. Please say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
And also, Miss Irsanti Bayana from the Luwuk branch office. Please turn on your camera, girl.
Hello.
Thank you, Auntie. A brief introduction to all Duta BPJS Kesehatan who watch this tournament online. INDC adopts the Australasian parliamentary style with several adjustments. The debate consists of two teams of 3 speakers on the affirmative and negative sides. Each speaker should deliver a 3-minute speech, and teams gain points upon their performance. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and meet our debaters. Our beloved audiences, please unmute your microphone to welcome both of the team. When I say make some noise, give your best shout to support the contenders. Are you ready? From the affirmative house, the team that consists of only numbers, make some noise for 1645. Awesome. Next, from the negative house, the team that burned the whole stage with their enthusiasm. Make some noise for the bad team. Marvelous. Thank you, everyone. Please mute your microphone again. And next, let's go ahead and meet our 3 adjudicators. First of all, we have Bapak Budi Setiawan from Kedeputian Wilayah Papua and Papua Barat. Alhamdulillah, you able to join us this session, sir?
Yeah, hello all. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Second, we have Ibu Ayatullah Marhamah Firiskila Pembalinggo from the Corporate University. We have that today's session could quench your thirst on knowing on Duta Hidus competition, ma'am.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I have to say that there is no lucky moment. The only thing I know is 3P, preparation performs perfect. So I will not say all to you good luck, but I want to say take your best effort and win the game. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bawa. So everyone gives your best effort for tonight. Last but not least, we also have Bapak Rahmat Hidayat from Kedeputian Bidang Manajemen Data dan Informasi. Hello and welcome, Sir Rahmat. Thank you for joining us on INDC.
Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening,
Hello,
sir. So, any one or two words of advice from Mr. Rahmat?
For now, it's nothing. I don't have any comment for this.
Okay.
Let's see.
Enjoy the debate round, our
Enjoy your debate.
distinguished educators. Thank you, dear and madam. Ladies and gentlemen, the debate round will begin shortly. I hope all the audience will mute their microphone until the end of the debate session. The motion for the quarterfinal round, BPJS Kesehatan should provide paid paternity leave to their employees, has been received by all the debaters. It's a matter of gender, but we see that both of our tonight have equal gender proportion. One male debater is flanked by two males. The same goes for our adjudicators. The beautiful Bu Ayat is surrounded by two male adjudicators here. So without further ado, it's time to start the debate round. The first chance to speak comes to the first speaker of the affirmative side. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. Your time begins once you start speaking. Please.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, the honorable, the adjudicator, the moderator, and the organizer of Initiative National Debate Competition, and also all of the participants of Initiative National Debate Competition. Thank you so much for the occasion that given to me. I'm the first speaker, Warda Aryani. Our stance is this House believes that BPJS Kesehatan should implement paternity leave at least 40 days for the employee. Ladies and gentlemen, speaking of paternity leaves, defined as a period of time which a father with a newborn child can take their leave from work. The workforce can take a leave because they have a newborn child, and absolutely their child needs a high attention from their parents. As we know, lots of countries already implemented just paternity leave policy for their employee. In Indonesia, paternity leaves are regulated by Law Number 13 of 2003 about employment. In Chapter 93, subsection 4, it's explained that the employer reserve have 2 days of leave to accompany their wife who give a birth or miscarriage. If the employee wants to take a leave more than 2 days, the leave included in the annual leave or unpaid leave. It's adapted with applicable organization rules. In Indonesia, especially in our organization, a father who takes a paternity leave not as much as a mother who takes a maternity leave. In this case, make a phenomenon of father taking a paternity leave when their wives give a birth still sounds strange among Indonesian people. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't deny that there's a plenty of benefit from paternity leave, particularly first, increase the quality of relationship with the partner, prevent the mothers from postpartum stress, and increase the productivity, and also employee experience. And the last, I would like to ask all of the Zoom participants tonight, as a husband maybe, as a wife, or maybe prospective husband and wife, do we agree with this paternity leave policy? As a wife, maybe we need a husband beside us, or as a husband, we don't want to miss the moment when we accompany our wife through the difficult time during the give birth process. Is 2 days of paternity leave enough to accompany the wife in give birth process? You can answer it in your heart, but I'm sure the answer is we absolutely agree about the policy about paternity policy. I think that's enough for me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. The first speaker of the affirmative team, your time is 2 minutes past 52 seconds. The next chance will be given to the first speaker of the negative team. Your time begins once you start speaking. Please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honorable educators, leader, and Duta BPJS Kesehatan. Well, since the first speaker from the affirmative team didn't provide a clear and comprehensive definition, so I, as the first speaker, will redefine our motion for today to make our debate in the right direction. The first speaker has explained about the paternity leave, and I will make it clear. About BPJS Kesehatan, according to Act number 24, 2011, is a public legal entity which established by the government of Indonesia to administer the health insurance programs. On top of that, according to Cambridge Dictionary, provide means to give something someone they need, whereas the employee is a person who is paid for work for someone else. So providing paid paternity leave for employee in BPJS Kesehatan means that give a short period of approved leave for the father as someone who worked in legal entity administering social insurance program immediately following childbirth without further ado while they are given money during the time. Therefore, this house believes that the implementation of paternity leave in BPJS Kesehatan need further consideration because first thing first, it can decrease productivity while increasing company costs. What we mean here is that when employee go only for a number of weeks, their tasks need to be covered by the other employee in business, and it will burden the other employee who currently conquer the position. And is this not that easy and less productive? The HR department will also struggle with it. For example, maternity leave in BPJS Kesehatan. Secondly, the policy is not fully supported by the regulation. What we mean is that if we want to implement the policy in our organization, there is no national leave policy which allows employees to meet requirements to take up paid paternity. Moreover, ILO, International Labor Organization, doesn't include paternity leave in any ALI convention because it's less urgency. The honorable educators. Most importantly, the process of making law is complicated and takes time, and there must be a overwhelming number of considerations that we have to think about. Lastly, and most importantly, father also will have social and cultural barriers in social and society and workplace. Well, even though a shift of father roles in children can be observed in many cultures, mothers are still acknowledged as the first caregiver, and parental leave is inadequate satisfying the father involvement. On top of that, offering family leave may cause resentment among employees who choose not to have kids or who cannot have kids, or even worse, workers with abilities. So, the honorable educators, based on of this reason, this house believes that BPJS Kesehatan should not provide paternity leave for the employees. Thank you.
Thank you. The first speaker of the negative team. Your time is 2 minutes plus 53 seconds. The next chance will be given to the second speaker of the affirmative team. Your time begins once you start speaking. Please.
Good evening, the honorable educators, participants, and viewers. I'm the second speaker, and here's our opinion. BPJS Kesehatan should provide paternity leave for their employees at least 40 days because we think that, firstly, from the individual aspect, a study from University of Illinois and Seoul National University shows that when fathers take even just a few days of paid paternity leave, there are beneficial outcomes for fathers, mothers, and children, and family as a whole. First, for mothers recover more quickly. Delivering a baby isn't easy. It takes time and rest for mothers to recover. If their partner can stay home with them while they recover, mothers may take longer to heal. And having more help can make all the difference to a new mother's health physically and mentally. Second, for the babies, they become healthier and because they have more people around to look after them. And last but not the least, for the father. The first few months of a child's life are crucial. Based on McKinsey and company research, 90% fathers notice an improvement in their relationship with their partner when they took their paternity leaves. It was less about dividing household tasks, and ladies and gentlemen, it's more about providing emotional support and being there during early and challenging days of baby care. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's take a look at our organization, BPJS Kesehatan, where the place you work isn't always where your home is located or where your family is. So it's important to take a paternity leave to see your newborn baby and wife in order to become aware of what happens in the household after you have a child. When you're at work all day, every day, you often are aware of all the things that need to be done in the house. So in our opinion, the management should consider to make a regulation where they provide paternity leaves, and also because it already discussed by the government, even though it hasn't fixed it, but they already discussed all of the beneficial. And secondly, ladies and gentlemen, from the organization aspect, in our opinion, it might be beneficial because first, it will increase employee satisfaction. The relation between leave and satisfaction is so close. Let me take an example. Based on the research by Patrick Hammer and Richard Palmgren, the respondent expressed that the lack of financial support during parental leave will negatively impact their satisfaction at work. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we don't want this to happen in BPJS Kesehatan if there are many resigned workers due to these unpaid paternity leaves. And second, it will attract and retain talent. Ladies and gentlemen, companies that offer paid parental leaves to their employee not only benefit by retaining talent, but they also benefit by attracting top talent. In 2014 study in the US working fathers, 9 of 10 said it would be important for employer to offer parental leave if they were looking for a new job. That's it from me, the second speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The second speaker of the affirmative team, your time is 2 minutes past 54 seconds. The next chance will be given to the second speaker of the negative team. Your time begins once you start speaking, please.
Thank you. I will continue our case in a minute, but before that, there are something about what the affirmative team said we need to align. As what first speaker from the affirmative team said about Labor Act number 13 year 2013, but Labor Act number 13 only has a clause that states the father of a newborn child could take important leave that is 2 days of work only, and it is not a paternity leave. Okay, I will continue the case. As our first speaker already said before, paternity leave decreases company productivity and increases company cost. According to Cornell University, there are 15% of firms reported any additional costs attributable to leaves of 6 weeks or longer, such as losses in productivity. Whilst the data shows that BPJS Kesehatan still struggles in operational funds, which is shown by an increasing number of the expenses year by year. Besides, Journal of Marriage and Family 2006 stated taking parental leave might be viewed negatively in an organizational context because of assumed productivity loss, replacement loss, or higher work loss for another colleagues. The second thing is, there is no national leave policy in Indonesia which allows employees who meet eligible requirements to take up paid paternity leave. Even in the United States, the only national leave policy is the family and medical leave, which allows employees to take up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave after childbirth. In Indonesia itself, there is no strong and united enough policy that obligates the organizations to give paid parental leave to their employees. And as my first speaker said, the process of making a law is complicated and takes time. And the third point is, this House disagrees with paid paternity leave provided by BPJS Kesehatan to their employees because father will face social and cultural barriers to taking leave in society and the workplace. According to a study conducted by the Workplace Gender Equality Agency in several developed countries, the usage of paid paternity leave only take less than 40%, and worse, in many countries, less than 1%. Even though it is paid by their companies, studies from the United States showed that male leave takers might face more negative outcomes, such as denied career prospects or discrimination in the workplace. The more men expect that taking parental leave might result in disadvantages in the organizations. And honorable educators, because of that reasons before, we firmly believe that BPJS Kesehatan should not provide paid paternity leave for the employees. Thank you.
Thank you. The second speaker, negative team, your time is 2 minutes past 55 seconds. The next chance will be given to the third speaker of the affirmative side. Your time begins once you start speaking, please.
Okay, thank you very much for this chance. Our honorable adjudicators and the House, as the third speakers of these affirmative sides, I just want to underline to what the second speaker of the negative side said, that only contain 2 days. That in this case, we believe that this organization should implement paternity properly at least 40 days. Why? Which are we are this strongly disagree about only 2 days or 3 days in our organization. Let us talk about the employee's experience, as my second speaker already said, that the benefits to the organization aspect of the increase of employee satisfactions brings the long-term effect of the organization itself. Based on the research which published on March 5th, 2021 by McKenzie and Company, many of the fathers said that they felt more motivated after taking leave, and they were considering staying in their organization longer. So in this situation, we know that the father love, or let us say the experience of the father about his office, about his company, about his organization, it's more engaged, which the company needs, ladies and gentlemen. And then they also said that they led them to change the way they work. So becoming more productive and prioritizing their time better. With renewed sense of priorities, some fathers started to make positive changes in that taking paternity leave may have given their careers a longevity boost. So this is what all the organization and company needs, the longevity boost. Many men also felt that their leave taking could inspire others to make similar choices. In short, it's possible for employees to be better father and better partners while also being inspiring leaders. The fathers with animals agree that the upsides and improving relations are prioritizing family more than outweigh the risks of slowing down their careers. All of them said that they will take the paternity leave again, and their partners disagree. So, ladies and gentlemen, we do believe that this organization should implement paternity properly at least 40 days. Thank you very much.
Thank you. The third speaker of the affirmative team, your time is 2 minutes past 55 seconds. The last chance will be given to the third speaker of the negative team. Your time will begin once you start speaking, please.
Thank you. Throughout the course of this debate, we have demonstrated that paid paternity leave should not be provided in our organization, BPJS Kesehatan. But before I come to my own argument, there are some things about the previous speakers of the affirmative team that need to be addressed. I would like to address the affirmative team's claim about emotional support. Even though on the mother's side, they need emotional support, even though the children need emotional support, it also could lead to a conflict. Why? Because according to a study from Journal of Marriage and Family in 2019, among families in which mothers did not work in paid labor pre-birth, length of paternity leave, which they said about 40 days, was positively associated with parents' reports on relationship conflict. Everyone has the same amount of time in a day. Use the 8 hours of working time as efficiently as we can, so the rest of 18 hours could be used as family time. Especially in our organization, there's still a flexible working arrangement applied. Another point that I would like to rebut from the affirmative team is, while the so-called productivity, job satisfaction, and engagement of the employee take paid leave increase, the other employees who took over the work will decrease. It's such a cruel act to the employees who are not on leave or who have concurrent position. All the more in BPJS Kesehatan, according to data from Integrated Human Capital, the number of male employees is less than female, which is 3,000 to 5,000. Can the affirmative team imagine how that will affect our organization? productivity is bound to decrease in the process, and it will damage the organization, which is BPJS Kesehatan. Paternity leave is not one size fits all solution to promote the equal sharing of family responsibilities. And as the majority of countries still provide only a few days of paternity leave, this policy alone is unlikely to make a difference in transforming traditional gender roles. Another point that I want to highlight from the affirmative is about the claim about the supportive equality. It is not making a difference in this time. So, honorable adjudicators, ladies and gentlemen, these examples alone why we are standing on paid paternity leave should not be provided in BPJS Kesehatan. Thank you.
You still have some time. Do you want to use it?
No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. The third speaker of the negative side, your time is 2 minutes past 30. I'm sorry, 2 minutes past 40 seconds. Now we are entering the conclusion part since both of the teams have delivered their solid arguments. The first team that delivers their conclusion goes to the negative team and is replied to by the affirmative team. The negative team, you shall be ready. Your time begins once you start speaking.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last time for today's opposition. Let's conclude where this house stands the debate and why BPJS Kesehatan shouldn't provide paid paternity leave for employees. As we have mentioned earlier, that paid paternity leaves offer some drawbacks compared to its advantages, such as first, it leads to less productivity and increased operational costs. What we mean is by less productivity is when the employee go on leave for a number of weeks, the other employee need to cover their tasks, and it will provide extra workload for the employee who hold the position. To tackle the problem, literature suggests that each department may recruit a temporary employee. It will need extra effort to train the employee and increase the operational cost. This statement is strengthened by the report by the current university. And if we provide in BPJS Kesehatan, it will be difficult because we still struggle in operational funds. The second reason is that there is no specific regulation that support the policy to allow the employee to take up paternity leave, both in Indonesia and in international. Since ILO never includes paternity leave in any convention owing to its less urgency. More importantly, the process in making law takes time and needs a lot of consideration. Lastly, father will also face social and cultural barriers in society and in workplace. It is undeniable that mothers in society are still acknowledged as the primary caregiver, and offering a paid family member may cause resentment among employees, for example, in Facebook company, as we have mentioned earlier. So, the honorable educators, we offer another better solution than providing paternity leave in BPJS Kesehatan is by providing flexible working arrangement, where father can achieve both productivity and efficiency while enhancing the engagement with the family member. Therefore, the honorable adjudicators, for this reason, this house strongly believe that BPJS Kesehatan should not provide paid paternity leave to their employee. Thank you.
Thank you. The reply speaker of the negative team. Your time is 2 minutes past 4 seconds. The last chance will be given to the reply speaker of the affirmative team. Your time begins once you start speaking, please.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we think that the BPJS Kesehatan should provide paternity leaves for their employees, and we think it's at least 4 days because we think that it's already discussed by our government with all of its beneficial. So it's time for our organization to apply this regulation. And we also have to think about the long-term effect that it has. An organization with paid paternity leave shows that it cares for their employees, and employees will feel that they are treated fairly and with respect from the organization. If employees feel that their work and effort is not being valued and that the organization doesn't care about the employees' well-being, it can have a negative impact on the job satisfaction and organizational commitment as a whole, which are itself is an aspect of employee engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, so we are sure BPJS Kesehatan is an organization that wants to develop day by day and leave a positive brand for the future because they care for the employees. Remember, employees who have opportunity to balance work life and family life have a greater desire to remain in this organization, which in this case is our beloved BPJS Kesehatan. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you very much.
We still have some time. Do you want to use it? The second speaker of affirmative team? Okay, I think that is a no. So the second speaker of the affirmative team, your time is 1 minute past 20 seconds. So guys, the debate session is over. Woo! Thank you for both of the teams. Relax your muscles, relax your tension. It's time to hear the adjudicators' comment. But before we invite Pak Budi, Bu Ayat, Pak Rahmat, we'd like to make sure that the three of the adjudicators, please give your comments, but don't reveal any clue about who's gonna be the winner. So the first chance will be given to the Pak Budi Setiawan. Please, Pak Budi, any comments for both of the teams?
Okay, thank you, Mbak Nancy. Wow. Let me first invite another crowd and scream applaud for both teams. Yeah, of course, yeah, since we've arrived at the quarterfinal this evening, of course, we have seen an even more exciting debate from the previous stage. Interestingly, the both team convey already the building of a strong argument, very strong argument from the very beginning of the match that matched to the topic that being discussed this evening. And interestingly also, both team delivery a various dimension and point of view and data usage and statistic that remarkable, so remarkable using by both team. And another interesting point was that citing the regulatory reference, very complex. And then another thing is selection of phrase and tone of the language, and also attractive body language. That's another plus point from the board of this team. And of course, it will leave the hard task for us, for me, Bu Ayat and Pak Rahmat. It all make me now very difficult time for us to choose and to determine which team will be the winner. Again, I want to say congratulations for both teams, and I wish all the best for both teams. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for an insightful comment, Pak Budi. Next, we will invite Bu Ayat to deliver her comment for both of the teams. Please, Bu Ayat.
Actually, I don't have any words to say. Pak Budi has concluded all of the conclusion. But I have to appreciate for both of the teams. I think we can guarantee that the team that can go to the semi-final is the right team. And it makes me satisfied, you know. I just want to say a little words. First is beware of the context. Sometimes we focus on the content, but we forget the rules or the context and vice versa. And I have the same idea with Pak Budi. I should give an appreciation to the second speaker. I like the data that you gave, the article that you took as an evidence, and you deliver data globally and locally. You such a great. Okay, and the closing argument. is also takes an important role in the debate. The last speaker has a role to close the debate with a sharp argument that compiles all the statements from all of the speakers. And I think both of you succeeded to collaborate or elaborate all the statements from all of the speakers. So I think you've done a great job. That's all for me. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Bu Ayat. Such a sharp wit comments as usual. Congratulations to both of the second speaker of both of the team. You've got appreciation from Bu Ayat, yeah? Maybe later some of you will get a direct message from her. Last but not least, we would like to invite Mr. Rahmat to give his comments. Please, Sir Rahmat. Sir Rahmat, are you with us? Sir, I think you're still on mute because we can't hear your voice clearly.
Okay. Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. 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 The both group is very amazing, I think. The arguments clearly enough for me. Okay. I think I can give more comments because everything is said by two I just start. So it's very amazing. Okay. Congratulations of you. Now I'm confused to decide who is the winner. Okay. Okay, I can say only say congratulations, and I think you are all of you are the future leaders. Okay, you can present it, good arguments. It's clear. So this the debate of tonight is very amazing. Okay, it's for me.
Thank you so much, Sir Rahmat. Thank you, Pak Budi, Bu Ayat, and Sir Rahmat. Give them a round of applause, guys. Woo! After this, we will enter a breakout room for adjudicators discussion. I believe that this is gonna be a heated one. So after this, our adjudicators will announce which team wins this session. So stay tuned on this room, and we will back in another 10 minutes. See you, everyone. Hello, Mr. Okta, we are back. Okay, thank you for all the three of adjudicators for tonight. Now it's time that we are waiting for. The adjudicator will announce the winner to this session. The representative will be Pak Budi. So please, Pak Budi, the time and media are all yours.
Thank you, Mbak Nancy. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. As we already agreed earlier that it was a very, very long discussion between us to choose whose party is going to be the winning party. But yeah, unfortunately, we have to decide. And we already conclude according to some consideration, like how each team proposed a respectful argument among others, and then how complex the information that presented, and then how is the using data and using the specific referral of a conceptual referral, and then also how they organize the argumentation, also the presentation style, both verbal language and body language also. So we then already decided that the winning team goes to, mana tadi musiknya? The negative house.
The negative house, BAT team, congratulations on advancing to the semi-final. You guys did great.
Yeah. And for the affirmative house, yeah, never give up, guys. There's still another chance. And also we have to announce, we wish to announce the best presenter among 6 of participants for this evening. And we also have chosen for the best speaker, for the best presenter, for the best debater for this evening, will goes to it goes to the second speaker of negative house.
Congratulations, Yosefin Palestina Pardede. You were chosen as the best speaker for tonight's session.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Pak Budi Setiawan, Bu Ayat, Pak Rahmat for giving us the education. Any last speech that you would like to deliver to both of the team, especially 1645, the affirmative team, since we won't be able to meet them again in this INDC. Bu Ayat or Pak Rahmat maybe would like to deliver any speech?
Bu Ayat maybe.
Bu Ayat.
Todong nih. I just want to congratulate to all the teams, especially the negative house, the bad team. Congratulations to all to you, and for the affirmative house, never give up. There will always another chance to you, another opportunity to you. You have won our heart. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your insightful comments, Bu Ayat. So the affirmative team 45 and Mr. Shahrir as their counselor. Don't be discouraged. Don't be disheartened by a single failure. Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. And congratulations to the B8 debate team. You're in semi-finals.
Yay!
Thank you.
Panel, but I believe as a team, you can win over them with your efforts. Thank you again. And before we conclude our sessions tonight, we're gonna have a photo session. Wow, Miss Sylvia really gives a lot of emoji here. We're gonna have a photo session here, so please open all of your camera, and maybe Mr. Okta could stop the immersive view for us. For both of the supporters of the team, please open your camera. The first pose will be the English cup pose. Please put your middle finger and your point finger in the temple of your head. Yeah, like the BAT church speakers pose. Yeah, we'll do the pose. Zali or Auntie, could you help us to take the screenshot? In 3, 2, 1, cheers! Tahan, tahan. Have you guys took it? Okay, we change to the second pose. Yeah, feel free to do any of your popular pose. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, cheers! Tahan, tahan. All right, I think that's Oh yeah, congratulations, Bu Christine, as the counselor of the BET team. Your team's advancing again to the semifinals, and I think it will be all Jabodetabek semifinals, yeah, because you guys will be facing sister.
Yay!
Thank you everyone for joining us. That's the end of our session. See you on the next debate round. Have a good rest and prepare for the next battle. See ya.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
the back
Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Thank
the
you,
back
Bu
team.
Ayat, Pak Rahmat, Pak Budi. Thank you.
Thank you, Arang.
Thank you so much, our adorable educators.
Supporter, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
That was so amazing.
Thank you, Pak.
Alhamdulillah.
Did
You see, congratulations ya. Rezeki dedek bayi.
Thank you, Nancy.
Nice.